It's that time again. Hello, lovely. My name's Zoe. My brain's a dragon, and it is stationery time. I'm very excited because this is one of my favorite parts of the month because it's stationery. So let's get into the February Paper Club box and find out what is inside. Ooh. This month we have a tealy kind of color. How pretty is that? Let's see what we have. Oh! We have a tiny little sharpener, which is very cute, and it feels lovely. Highlighters! Who doesn't love a good highlighter, right? Tiny little post-it notes, which have got these cute little pencil shapes. That'll be fantastic. Ah! The ever important, that I will not read till later, instruction manual. Our handy dandy card, which says, as 2022 kicks into full gear, the Paper Club is here to help you accomplish your day-to-day organisational tasks. The new Marvellous Terrazzo, she says, failing to pronounce anything. This new Marvellous Terrazzo February box is sure to add some positive flair to your desk this month. This contemporary box is dedicated to its soft yet colourful illustrations and designs, as well as some very useful stationery items you'll be having a hard time leaving your desk. For this month, we wanted to create something that is both simple yet visually fun. The Paper Club team has fallen in love with the patterns of terrazzo and adds a rather sophisticated flavour to the stationery, all while being quite effortless in its nature. The bright colour palette we have created also gives a vibrant touch of a radiance to your desk. So without further ado, enjoy the goodies within, which we have already started to do, because I'm like that. Never do things in order unless it would make significantly more sense, but then it's me, and we never do anything that is easy the first time round. We have our very pretty card, and again, it's got a lovely little sticker, so you can use the sticker as if it was a wax seal. The envelope this time is just a lovely yellow that goes really nicely with it, which is pretty cool. That's nice. And it says, "Thank you so very much," which I think is a very good sentiment. And it's nice to have some cards that are not necessarily event related, but are just feeling related. I like that. We have handy dandy pencils. I'm assuming to go with our handy dandy pencil sharpener because that would make sense. This one says, "Blue skies ahead." And this lovely vibrant pink one is "Happy Days." A super cute eraser, which is pretty nice. A lovely card. And a handy dandy notepad, which is wonderful because this one I think I will feel significantly more comfortable using because it's very pretty, but it doesn't make me think, oh, I should just save it. And as always, the paper quality is just so nice. Okay, let's see what the instructions said, since this one actually makes a lot of sense. According to our handy dandy instruction book, we should have 1 tab set of sticky notes. Check. 1 notepad, which we do. 1 premium thank you card. I'm very happy to call that premium. It looks absolutely lovely. Look at the shine. 1 happy birthday card. It is so pretty. It is also blank on the inside, so you can write whatever happy birthday message you want, which I think is very good because sometimes I come up with smart stuff and other times I just don't. So this one's a good one to use when I actually have some idea what I want to tell somebody for their birthday. 2 pastel highlighters, which I'm very excited about because I don't currently have a whole lot of highlighters. I have some brush pens, but not actually highlighters. And these ones are pretty and they've got a flat top, so you can sit them upright on the desk, which I think is a very good plan, and that will mean that I have slightly more places to put them because not as much shelving on my desk as I could probably use, I'll be honest. 1 eraser, 1 sharpener, and 2 pencils, which also happen to be thrown around my room with some vigour. And you know what? I might use these to restart my gaming pencil case. I play some tabletop games when you can actually have humans in your house, And a good pencil, eraser, and sharpener are essential to starting that. And I could probably use them for my other hobbies as well. So if I'm doing, say, some crochet and I need to draw out a chart or edit a pattern or something, or make notes to myself, like, remember that this is in UK terms, not US terms. So when you do a double crochet, it looks very different. So that's pretty exciting because I've been meaning to do that. And now I have pretty ones and they feel like they're going to be lovely quality. Restarting the hobby pencil case is now on the plan, and that is the box. I actually really like this. Creativity is piercing the mundane to find the marvelous. This really makes me think of a writing idea that I heard somewhere, and I cannot remember what the actual quote is. I can't remember who said it, but please, if you know, pop it in the comments so that I can actually credit things appropriately. But the general idea of it is that there is something magical about everyday life, and that there is something every day about the magical. And I tend to think that that's really true, particularly when you're, say, writing or reading a fantasy novel, regardless of the time period that it's set in and whether or not it's sci-fi or whether or not it's fantasy, because, you know, that whole any sufficiently advanced technology looks like magic thing. I really feel that there is this element to everyday life that is kind of magical. And a little reminder of that is not going to go astray, particularly since I am in the middle of trying to figure out the magic system for one of my worlds so that it actually does make sense and my characters do use magic as if it were part of their everyday, because it is. Yet again, Paper Club. Nicely done. I don't know how you do it, but nicely done. So I am really excited about that one. I think for me, this time I am super excited to have the beginnings of my crafting pencil case because I really needed that. Now I have some really nice stuff to actually put in there, which always makes beginning a new pencil case that much nicer. I also really love the notebook so that I can have another keeping notes on my desk thing. It's a really lovely size, the paper quality is lovely, and it's got a light enough pattern that it's not going to, say, catch my brain and my brain is going to go, ooh, we could just stare at that for hours. Or, oh yes, now I want to go and have fairy bread, which I'm not going to lie has happened on a couple of occasions with the Australiana one. I've had it sitting on my desk and I was writing a note and then all of a sudden I'm like, you know what I need? I need to go make myself a Milo and a thing of fairy bread and then just sit around eating that. And of course, that is not going to get anything that I need to do done. So it was not the most useful plan. But this is going to be really lovely. And I think that it goes really, really nicely with the desk planner that we got in January that I have been using and I have been having really good luck with, which for me is huge because I am so terrible at note taking and keeping track of anything. And I'm just really pleased that that's going well. Thank you for hanging out with me while I opened the pretty box. I am really excited because it's also got this, you know, really pretty tissue paper. I'm very excited to do something with that later. I tend to keep lots of random things because surely I'll use it later. It's not like my brain's a dragon and I hoard things, right? Let me know what your favourite piece was. Do you have somebody who you want to say thank you to because they have been in some way amazing and they make your life better? Or did you need some sticky notes so that you could put marks on something so that you know exactly what you're supposed to be up to and can go back and check it out? Let me know. I'm going to go grab myself a cup of tea to go find myself a pencil case to put these really lovely pieces in, get my notebook and see what kind of adventures we can come up with. Bye, lovely!